Are the laws of Afghanistan currently aligned with the Quran? We're going to go over 5 of their laws and I'm going to give you Quranic verses. It either backs it up, either it destroys it. There is no in between. Let's go. So the first law is law of propagation and vice. So full face covering for women, women silenced, music banned, and images banned. This one is destroyed. Chapter 24, verse 31. Allah commands the khimar to be over the chest, not over the face. So the face is never mentioned. Chapter 33, verse 59. Jilbab is an outer garment. The face is not mentioned again. Chapter 27, verse 32 to 44. Bilix, queen of Shehba, speaks publicly, rules a nation, was a queen, and addresses her councils, that addresses Solomon, and Allah tells a story with honor and not condemnation. And that woman was a ruler, was a queen, spoke to people with her face exposed. So face again is not condemned. Now about women's silence. Chapter 3, verse 42, 47, chapter 19, 29 to 30. Mary speaks in public. Allah himself speaks to her. So women being silenced goes against the Quran. Chapter 34, verse 13. Allah himself allows the jinn, that is in Solomon's command, to make images and statues as a gift from him. So that is again is not forbidden. Why? Because it depends on what you're creating the image for. Are you trying to create the image of Allah? Are you trying to worship the image? Or what purpose does the image serve, right? These are the things that they have fabricated. This law entirely goes against the Quran. Their criminal code regarding domestic violence, limiting the punishment to 15 days if the victim can prove it. If the victim can't prove it, the person is not going to get punished. This goes against the Quran. Why? Chapter 4, verse 135. Stand firmly for justice as witnesses for Allah, even against yourselves. So if you do her wrong and you don't say anything against yourself, you're protecting yourself. Even though you're wrong, you go against this verse. Chapter 5, verse 8. Be just, that is closer to taqwa. Do not retain women to harm them or transgress against them. Chapter 4, verse 19. Live with them in kindness. Chapter 30, verse 21. He placed between you affection and mercy. So everything regarding domestic violence, it immediately goes against the Quran. So this one, without a question, is against Islam. Their third law is about mahram requirements. Women cannot travel without a man companion. This goes entirely against the Quran. Chapter 19, verse 22. Mary withdrew on her own, alone, to a remote area to give birth. Chapter 27, verse 23 to 44. Bilix traveled with her own entourage and Allah praises her judgment. Chapter 28, verse 23. The daughters of Shuaib, again, were out working and dealing with their flocks, alone, no male companion. Chapter 4, verse 101. When you travel through the land, remember it doesn't say when men travel through the land, when you travel through the land. This earth that Allah has built is both for men and women. It's not just for men, not just for women. So this law entirely goes against the Quran. Fourth is ban on women's education. This one is just downright pathetic and shameless. And Quran completely destroys it. Chapter 96, verse 1. The first word that was ever revealed was Iqra, read. So discouragement of education goes against this verse. 39, verse 9. Are those who know equal to those who do not know? Again, knowledge is encouraged, right? This is not for man or for woman, it's for both. Chapter 20, verse 114. My Lord, increase me in knowledge. And this is not exclusive to men or for women. Chapter 58, verse 11. Allah raises those given knowledge and degrees. So your knowledge is directly tied to the type of reward you will get. So again, education, knowledge is important. Chapter 27, verse 32 to 33. Bilix, the queen of Shelba, the reason why she ruled was because she was informed. You can't be an ignorant ruler. You need to know knowledge, and therefore you need to be educated. Education as a concept cannot be banned. It goes against the Quran. So the next law is women banned from employment. They can't work. This one goes against the Quran. Chapter 27, verse 23. Again, Shelba, the queen of Shelba, Bilix was a ruler. She worked. And daughters of Shuaib, chapter 28, verse 23, they worked, they handled the herd. In chapter 4, verse 32, Allah says, for men is a share of what they earn, and for women is a share of what they earn. In chapter 1697, Allah says, whoever does righteousness, male or female, we will give them a good life. In chapter 33, verse 35, Allah lists males and females with identical rewards across 10 categories. So banning their ability to work, it goes against the Quran. There's no questions about that. This was a highly requested video. A lot of you guys were DMing me saying, yo, is Afghanistan's laws abide by the Quran? Here you go. I will be having this updated in the database in Al-Haq in writing format. So if you guys want to hear it, if you guys want to read it, you guys can. So I really hope this clarified how Islam, how Quran looks at these kind of laws. So if you have any more questions regarding this, shoot it my way. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.